There are so many reasons why someone may not be able to write their pet project themselves. The most basic among all these reasons are not having the time or displacement to write the pet project, lack of innovation, and lack of writing skills. Hello dear, welcome to Risamara TV. So today we're going to be talking about how to write a pet project without being the author of the pet project. If you've not watched my video on how to write a pet project, please go and watch it now. It's going to be a very good guidance on how to write a pet project. But before we go further, please like this video so that the algorithm can push it to other people that needs it as well. And also subscribe for you to be getting notifications anytime we post videos concerning anything that has to do with pageantry and modeling. Now there are 3 ways to write a pet project without being the originator or the author of the pet project. The first 2 has to do with paraphrasing, while the last one has nothing to do with you. Now let's start with the first one. The first one will need you to know somebody in the beauty pageant industry at least. The person could be close or the person could not be close. The person might decide to give it to you for free or demand a little sum of money from you. So what you will do is that you will ask this person to help you with a sample of the pet project. It's best you collect the soft copy if the person has the soft copy. But if they don't have the soft copy, then you collect the hard copy and rewrite it. Once you've collected the soft copy of the project from the person, it's time for you to start making changes. Changes will definitely occur in the goals, mission, vision, and objective of the brand, because certainly no pageant brand is going to have exactly the same goal, mission, and vision as the other. So you're going to make changes into what your own brand represents. It's best if the person you're collecting from is doing the same pet project as you are. But if the person is not doing the same project as you are, then you have to follow the steps in which this person wrote it. But in this aspect as well, even if this person is doing the same pet project as you are, there is no way their goals, missions, and visions will be the same way with your own pageant brand. So when it comes to that aspect, you have to write something entirely different from what they wrote. But if it is a soft copy, all you'll be doing is to paraphrase. Now when you collect the soft copy, you open it up using WPS, PDF, or Microsoft Word. If you're using your laptop or your phone, it's also okay. Then you go through it to know where the changes will occur. Open your notebook in your book or the notebook in your laptop so that you'll be able to paste whatever that you've copied from Spinbolt. You are going to be lucky if the pet project you are collecting from the person is exactly what you want to write. But if it is not exactly what you want to write, just take the project as a guide to write your own. But if it is exactly what you want to write on, then the remaining body of the pet project, you copy to an extent, you go to Spinbolt or Quillbolt. When you paste it there, Spinbolt or Quillbolt will automatically change it for you. Then copy it back into your notebook. You keep doing it till you've completed everything you're supposed to write. Remember, it has to be exactly what you want to write on for you to carry out this text. If not, there is no need for you to write it, because people will be reading what you have written and they are not going to comprehend what you have written. For those that have never used Spinbolt or Quillbolt before, this is how to make use of it. Go to Google and type spinbolt.com or quillbolt.com, then it will bring it out immediately. So you just click on the one that has spinbolt.com and paste in what you have inside Spinbolt. It will give you automatically what you need. That is all. Number 2 is almost the same thing with number 1. You are doing exactly the same thing. The only difference now is that you're not collecting from someone, you're collecting from samples from the internet. The reason I didn't make this one as number 1 is because most of the times you have nothing on the internet to write from. During my first contest, I know the kind of research I did on the internet sourcing for pet project work to use to write mine, but I didn't find any. Even on YouTube, I kept searching for someone that would teach me how to do this, but I didn't find one. So it's most likely that you won't find anything on the internet, and even if you do, it might not be what you want to do. Remember what I said when I was teaching about how to write pet projects in our previous work, and it entails that you are writing something you are passionate about and what has to do with the goals and visions of your brand. So if what you're copying from the internet is not it, there is no need for you to be writing it. Remember, once you collect it from the internet, you copy and paste it on Spinboard. Then Spinboard will give you a paraphrase of what you already got from the internet. Number 3, and the last one, is that you will need to pay a professional to do the work for you. It's okay for someone to write your pet project for you without you being the person to go through all the stress. It's okay for someone to write your pet project for you. Remember, going through school, you don't write your textbook yourself, but you are able to read it and answer it well during exam period. This is the same thing that a professional does for you when you involve a professional to write your pet project for you. The only time you're going to be needed in this one is when you're being asked questions about your brand goals, missions, and the project you think that you are capable of doing and defending well. Because if the professional is writing for you what he or she can do well, you might not be able to defend it well. This will help you very well if this is your first time and you have little or no knowledge about pageant. Paying a professional to write for you is going to save you a whole lot of stress, because you won't start looking for sources or trying to interchange or change or remove anything. The professional is going to do everything for you from the beginning to the end, and that is why it is the best among the two that I already listed. Another advantage of involving a professional in writing your pet project for you is that the professional is going to guide you throughout the period of writing this pet project. The professional is going to involve you in whatever he or she is doing so that you will not slack. The professional will coach you on how to defend your pet project successfully. Now, if you're interested in the last one, which is paying a professional to write it for you, you just found yourself one. Yeah, I write pet project. I almost said for you. You just found yourself. I've written and trained a lot of people on how to write a pet project. So if you want me to write your pet project for you, you're welcome. I'm always here to help you. I charge 10,000 naira, which is $6. If you're following me on Facebook or Instagram, you are going to know that this is what I've been doing for a long period of time. But because I am just introducing it for the first time on YouTube, I'm going to be slashing my price for half of what I charge, and this is going to last from now till next month, which is 3rd of November. I'm leaving it for 3rd of November because I don't know if YouTube is going to take this video to a good number of audience before that period. But if YouTube does, fine. If YouTube doesn't do that, it's also okay. So from today till the 3rd of November, I'm going to be slashing my price from 10,000 naira to 5,000 naira and from $6 to $3. If you're interested, you can chat me up on Instagram at queen_Rismara. So now you have 4 options. Is either you let me write it for you, or you allow other professionals to write it for you, or you do the paraphrasing by collecting from somebody or getting from the internet, or you write it yourself. And that is it about how to write a pet project without writing it yourself. If this information was helpful to you, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that the algorithm will push it to other people that also need this information as well. See you in our next video. Bye.